we brave amigos are we.
Welcome back to this already the final segment of today's Price of Business. I am your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business with the one and only Sigmund Kramer, producer extraordinaire, and Dan Shedd, intern extraordinaire, and yours truly, not sure about himself extraordinaire. We're going to spend time, like we always do, reviewing one of the irreverent, irrelevant, and hopefully humorous stories that our friend Dan hopefully found for us. I have a backup if you failed, Dan. So we're hoping you didn't fail, but I've got a pretty cool backup if you did fail.
All right, well, I hope I didn't fail with this one, but a dog has learned how to ride a public bus in Seattle.
Oh, my God, that was my backup.
Really?
No, I'm serious. That was my backup. That dog is brilliant, I tell you. He's brilliant. He's so cute, too. I love the enthusiastic look on his face. He's so excited and so happy, and I couldn't, some of my kids don't even know how to take a bus. But this dog in Seattle, he takes a bus. He's amazing. In fact, well, I tell you, he was on my Facebook page for my status for much of yesterday.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He just got impatient with his owner, and after his owner was just smoking a cigarette, and he's like, see ya, I'm going to go to the dog park. And,
he tried for quite some time to create a middle digit out of his paw, and that didn't work. And he said, just forget about it. And he went and grabbed the bus and left.
Man, that is so wild.
He's brilliant, dude. The dog is brilliant. And with all that, he seems to have a very sweet disposition, too.
He seems to be very down to earth.
Down to earth. Is that a pun? We're gonna have to dissect. We're gonna have to dissect your humor later to see if there was actually a pun there.
Yes, well. So, Dan, tell us more.
Yes. Well, the owner said that she's been doing it, for quite a while. He says that, he's, the dog is, just a sidewalking, bus riding dog, probably once a week.
So the dog is a female?
Yes.
Okay.
By the way, what is the dog's name?
The dog's name is Eclipse.
Eclipse.
Yeah, like Mitsubishi. So it's a Japanese Labrador.
No, I think it's eclipsed.
No, it's
the
Eclipse.
show.
There's no D at the end.
I'm saying it's eclipsed the show with its cuteness.
Pum.
No,
you got to have the rim over there, dude. Thank you very much. So I'm looking at the video, and what's interesting is that it's showing people riding with the dog, and it's very nonchalant.
Yeah, she just is everybody's friend, and that's just totally awesome in every way.
Now I want to know is how does the dog pay?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Boy, that silence is deafening.
The story does not say how the dog pays, but I guess she pays with cuteness.
Oh, God, Dan, you kill me at times. It's hilarious is you do it and you don't even realize you've done it. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Dan's like scanning that article aggressively trying to find out how in the heck that dog pays. It can't, Dan. The dog can't pay.
Yes.
It pays with tongue and drool.
And kisses.
Yeah.
Oh, love and kisses.
Well,
it pays with human kindness.
Well, I'm expecting them to come up with a device like they have at toll roads. For people who go through without appropriate device or paying, and they just capture. This poor owner is going to get a huge bill for all the times the dog's gone on.
Well, maybe he leaves a present. Maybe he leaves a gift.
Oh. Hopefully he can hold it to the dog park.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Boy, does it ever.
Excuse me, do you have a restroom?
It's riding a bus, right? It's not like a train or a streetcar. It's actually a bus? A city bus?
Yes, the city bus.
What happens inevitably when the doors close? Those accordion doors close prematurely.
And there's a dog between the doors? Or a human?
The dog.
The dog.
When the dog gets on and the driver doesn't see and the door's closed, you know what's going to happen.
Pretty big dog.
Pretty big dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty big dog. He'd be hard
Does
to
the
miss.
dog sit in a seat, or does the
Yeah,
dog
he
like
does.
just
He
hang
sits
out
in
in
the
the
seat.
Really?
He hangs on the seat.
Yeah.
What if the bus is full?
For all the video footage they show is of him in a seat. So, I don't
But
know.
that's staged.
He's big enough to make me get out of my chair. Okay. You want a chair? You want a seat, buddy?
So what happens when the dog decides it's a female, right?
Yes.
What happens if someone else brings a dog on? A male dog.
Worse still, another dog comes along without his owner.
Oh man!
Imagine that. Talk about a territorial battle.
And where is this taking place?
Seattle.
Seattle.
Only in Seattle was why this happened.
No, that's not true. Usually Florida.
San Francisco?
San Francisco could, sure.
Yeah,
but it'd be a trolley, a tram, a train, I don't know.
Oh, no, they
a
would regulate
streetcar.
that dog out of existence.
No,
in San
that's
Francisco.
absolutely true. Does the dog talk by any chance?
Nope. She just sits there and acts all cute.
Well, he does act cute. He's adorable. Of course, Dan's got a thing about dogs, I've noticed.
Yes, I
really?
have 2 Chihuahuas.
Oh, those aren't dogs.
Those aren't dogs. They're very, very weird-looking rats.
Those are not dogs.
Sorry, dude.
Why, thank you.
They're Mexican gods.
Mexican gods. That was Sigmund Kramer, not Kevin Price. All right, that was pretty good, though.
They're Mayan deities.
I think that might be one of the signs of the apocalypse is when Dad and I both guessed the same story topic.
That is so bizarre that you guys both, that was your backup. I thought you were kidding. You were serious.
I was serious, man. I had it all lined up. It was
backup.
a great story. It kind of made one of those make you choke up stories.
So, Dan, what was your backup? Like Charlie Hebdo?
No, I actually had another dog story that says that when dogs roll over, you may think, oh, they would just want a belly rub. Well, that's not true because according to researchers at the University of Lethbridge in Canada, they rolling over may be more of a combat maneuver than act of submission.
Really?
It may be more of a what?
Combative.
Act of combative behavior more than just, hey, rub my belly.
Wait a second. I've always heard that a dog showing you its belly is submitting because that's its most vulnerable position.
That is very vulnerable.
And it trusts you implicitly with its life, therefore it's showing you it basically giving you access to its innards.
Yeah, and you're seeing all kinds of stuff you really don't want to see.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell me about this study because now you're saying it's combative for a dog to roll over on its belly and give you easy access to its
soft spots.
It's the soft underbelly.
Yes, researchers observed that with a medium-sized female dog, as she played at one time with 33 different dogs, they also analyzed it with YouTube videos showing dogs at play, and each time, or the videos showed, dogs of rolling on their back, but none of the rollovers observed in the study were consistent with submission. Apparently, the rollovers appeared to be used as a defensive tactic to avoid neck bites or to launch an attack on opposing dog.
Yeah.
Wait. The dog gets on its back, rolls over on its back, and it's going to launch an attack from that position?
Yes, or defend itself from a dog that's on top of it trying to attack.
When's the last?
Now, when I've seen dogs fight, they do roll on their back to fight back when they're in the actual fighting mode.
Yes.
I've seen that. You can sit there and look at me with that weird.
I have not seen that.
Spock-looking.
Yeah,
don't believe you. Look,
I have not seen that. I've seen dogs try basically like a Greco-Roman wrestler to grab onto the neck or to the throat, and basically they want to be on top. They don't want to be on their back with their paws up in the air because they don't have particularly strong leg movements for like batting stuff away like a cat does. You know, they're just, it's not the same. I don't know. That's bizarre to me.
It's bizarre. Yeah. I want to go back to the Seattle story. That was sweet. I like that one.
That's true. Do you think that dog would roll over on its back on the bus?
I guess, it's possible, but I doubt it. Every footage I saw, which, by the way, if you go to priceofbusiness.com, you can see the story. It's a great story from Huffington Post is where I found it under the good news section, and the video is there. Make sure you include the video there at priceofbusiness.com.
Was that for
All
Dan?
right.
Was that for Dan?
Yes.
Dan, do you have your instructions?
Yes,
Yes.
I fully accept. Can't
You have your mission. Yeah, your mission has been, okay, time to start your mission. All right, well, I guess that's it, though.
That's it.
He's going to go off on his mission, and we're going to go off on ours.
That's exactly right. And I'm going to go off on you here in a minute, buddy. All right. Thanks so much, Dan Shedd, Sigmund Kramer. I'm Kevin Price. You want to remind you best content here shows up over there at usdatareview.com. While they're like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter. Have a great day spending it right here. Today's program brought to you in part by Abby.com and Super Interns.